On this episode of Designing Spaces, home improvement ideas for both inside and out. Are the trees on your property taken for granted, or worse, ignored? These tips from Daytona Tree Service are just what you need to make sure your trees weather a storm and offer years of shade and enjoyment for you and your family. Did you know that you can update your home's cabinets in several ways? Whether you need a refinish, a refacing, or a custom job, tune in to see how elite cabinet coatings can help you. Have you been thinking about installing a fence around your property? There's a lot to know before you decide what will work best where. Find out how fencing can provide not just privacy, but also beauty. Laminate countertops. Beauty, function, style, and value. Tune in and find out why today's laminate countertops are not like Mama's used to be. Looking to repair or replace your roof? The professionals at Eustace Roofing are here to show us how. Ready to fall in love with your home all over again? The designers at A-Chlor Interiors have designs that are more than just beautiful, they're healthy. Our native climate here in Florida creates a habitat that's friendly to all kinds of wildlife, plants, and trees. But we tend to take our greenery for granted. So, the experts at Daytona Tree Service have some tree tips we could all use. After all, the whole earth relies on trees.
Well, trees create the air we breathe, so obviously we want to take care of our trees and our plants and our foliage. And backyard habitats are a wonderful thing.
Alex's passion for tree preservation is what drives him.
So yes, I do scuba diving. I enjoy that for leisure time, and one minute I'm up in the tree and next minute I'm down in the sea. And the trees cool the earth, which in the recent years, there's 62% of urban forests and tropical rainforests have been disappearing.
So we caught up with him at the Sugar Mill Botanical Gardens, where caring for these magnificent and historic trees needs an expert.
We're in the Sugar Mill Gardens of Volusia County. It is a beautiful urban forest. They have volunteers here that maintain it. I personally groom the trees to cut any dead material out, diseased trees, anything that would endanger the visitors, to give it a nice, clean, fresh look.
You don't need to live in a lush garden like this to know that trees everywhere, especially during storms and hurricanes, need their share of TLC. So what's the best way you can prepare your trees to keep them strong and healthy for years to come?
Preparation for anything like that, we all need to be prepared for a storm and not be rushing at the last minute trying to do things. The smaller trees, they can prune themselves with a handsaw, thinning out the middle, taking out unnecessary branches. They can trim the tops lightly, so they make it so the wind will blow through it and where their yard gets filtered sunlight.
Thanks to proper care, many of the trees here at Sugar Mill have stood the test of time. Some are over 100 years old.
Sometimes you can tell a tree's age by looking at it, but sometimes you can't. Trees have different growth rates. Cedars and evergreens have a slow growth rate, live oaks as well, but sycamores, water oaks, and some other deciduous trees have a faster growth rate, so it's hard to tell.
Alex and the team at Daytona Tree Service give very careful thought before deciding if a tree should be torn down and removed.
If a tree is dead, of course, we cut it down, but if it's green, let it lean. Well, you can trim it and it'll survive. We plant a free tree with every removal to give back to the environment what it needs. There are too many people unnecessarily cutting trees down these days, and it's really harmful to the environment.
Trees play a key role in our environment, so make sure your property looks as beautiful as it can. Knowing the difference between pruning and trimming is a helpful DIY tip.
Pruning, you make cuts on the tree that aren't actually visible from the ground, and it thins your tree out. It reduces it by 1/3. It makes a very strong tree, especially for young trees, and they grow up to be a very healthy tree. Trimming is more of shaping or side trimming, say over a house or driveway. Shrubs and hedges are trimmed.
And just like these exquisite beauties, the trees in your yard need year-round care too. And it doesn't have to be a chore.
Your trees should be groomed in the fall, and tree planting and fertilization in the spring is good. And in a normal yard, you can just make it your hobby to go around, groom your trees and plants, and it makes it fun for your family too.
Want to know more about Daytona Tree Service? Visit DaytonaTreeServiceInc.com or designingspaces.tv. What are the cabinets in your home like? Out of style? Falling apart? The wrong color? There are actually several ways to upgrade them and make them your own. Enter Elite Cabinet Coatings.
The most important room in a house is certainly the kitchen. By far, it's the #1 room people pay attention to when they're walking into a home. And cabinets specifically are the most important furniture in that room, arguably in the house. Cabinetry is something that can really make an impression on someone when they're judging the home, on whether that's a home that's perfect for them or something that they need to do a little bit more work to.
Every project, every kitchen is different, and a lot of times depends on the community whether you're going into an older home or a newer construction home. But we like to be able to assess what customers' desires are and being able to help them select whether they want to use their existing materials, so their doors and drawers, and update just the color. If they want to change the style of the cabinets themselves, the way they operate, we can give them new doors and new drawers and put them into a refacing. Or if for some reason their cabinets are just beyond anything that we can, help them with some TLC, then we'll definitely advocate for them just to replace them, gut them and replace them.
First things first, the easiest way to beautify your cabinets is to have them refinished.
Refinishing is great because it allows people to take their existing cabinetry and make it look completely new again, without having to replace all of the cabinets themselves. It works best for homeowners who want to upgrade their home, but also stick within a specific budget. So it allows them to invest in other areas of their home, not just their kitchen. The end result for cabinet refinishing is the same cabinets, but what look to be a completely new kitchen.
So let's say refinishing isn't an option for you. Then it might be time to reface them.
Refacing is sometimes better than refinishing for homes that are much older that may have outdated cabinets or cabinets that are not in great condition. So if you have wood damage or doors that are warped, refacing is going to be the way to go. Refacing is the best choice when homeowners want to get the maximum transformation for the smallest budget, and it's also a good choice for homeowners who want to change the style of their cabinet doors. The end result for cabinet refacing is a completely new kitchen with the same cabinet boxes. We describe cabinet refinishing and refacing as transforming your kitchen the easy way because it allows you to get a brand new kitchen without going through the construction phase, without going through all of the inconveniences of having all of that done in your home while you're living there. So we can go in there in a fraction of the time for a fraction of the cost, giving you a brand new kitchen.
And last but not least, of course, is to have your new cabinets custom built. But when you hire the experts at Elite Cabinet Coatings, that might not be a necessary expense.
Custom cabinets is the best choice for homeowners who want to start completely new. When they have a grand vision in their mind, we're the ones that can help them create that into reality. So we're going to schedule a meeting with our carpenter who's going to get a custom design put together. We're going to show you exactly what you will receive before any of the construction starts. We have our facility where we can make the cabinets, where we can finish the cabinets, and we have a training center to train people to install them properly. All of our technicians are specially trained. We have a head trainer that takes them from A to Z through the whole process, and they actually have to take tests throughout the training process to prove that they're competent. And before they step into a home, they actually work with a lead technician as an apprentice for multiple weeks.
We're true artisans looking to always provide an elite experience.
We're really excited about expanding this service around the country. We see it as a good opportunity for people to make their homes their own without having to overspend.
For more information about Elite Cabinet Coatings, visit EliteCabinetCoatings.com. And of course, visit us at designingspaces.tv. Have you been thinking about installing a fence around your property? Great! Fences can add style, safety, and security. Here's what you need to know before deciding what will work best for you.
Fencing adds value to the property, and it also adds beautification. There should be 3 major factors for a consumer to choose on fencing. 1 is to look at the layout of your property and where you want the fence. 2 is the surrounding environment of your property, whether you have water or if you have trees. And the 3rd is also to choose which product works best for your property.
There are a variety of fencing materials to choose from. Take into consideration the location of your fence, for example.
Wood is a great product. It's a natural product. Vinyl is also a very beautiful product. Chain link is a nice product. It gives you boundaries, but it also gives you open view. And aluminum adds beautification to the property, which also you can have as semi-privacy open. Wood is not very good for standing in water because the posts do rot. If you're looking at a property that has water where there's standing water, your best option would be to choose a vinyl product because the posts do not rot. Beachfront homes, you would like to choose a product that is a semi-privacy, a picket or an open picket type of fence. That way you're not blocking the view of the river or the ocean.
Another thing to consider is whether or not you want your fence to be a solid structure like this, or see-through like this.
Privacy fences work best when you have an open pool to give you privacy and also to give you security on your property. If you have a pet, you really need to choose a product that can contain them. Chain link works best for that. But you also have other products that you need to consider on this spacing because you don't want your dog to run through the fence. According to our codes in our county, the good side has to face out, especially on a wood fence, and also chain link, the mesh has to be on the outside of the fence. But this way, nobody can climb over the fence to get into your backyard.
Once you have your new fence in place, it's important to maintain it now and then to preserve its beauty, function, and durability.
To take care of a wood fence, you can use stain or sealant, and you need to apply it every 3 to 5 years. And if you have vinyl fence, you need to have like a low pressure wash, and also you can use a soft cloth to wash down any mold or mildew. For a chain link or aluminum fence, there is no maintenance. It's wood that carries the primary maintenance. Any consumer that's looking to purchase a fence, whatever company you choose, please make sure that they are licensed in your area and they carry insurance, and also check the reviews and ask family and friends.
They also make these amazing gazebos. To find out more about AAA Quality Fence, please visit AAAQualityFenceFLA.com and designingspaces.tv. For most of us, the kitchen is the heart of the home, a place that is welcoming, functional, and attractive. And if you're considering upgrading it, well, listen up, because we have a design suggestion for you.
Well, our kitchen transformation has been a dream come true. Just to see our old boring kitchen come to life with lots of counter space and a ton of storage space. It's just been beautifully updated. We just absolutely love it.
How did they do it? With laminate.
Laminate is very durable. Most all schools and hospitals utilize it since it is long-lasting, and you don't have to worry about anything penetrating into the surface.
You can get basically any type of design you want for your home and other applications with these laminates.
But what is laminate made out of exactly?
They think when they hear laminate that it's plastic. It's not plastic. It's actually papers that have been compressed to form a hard surface. So they have different materials that they can put in there to get the different glosses and finish, and also antimicrobials, which is good, so you don't have to worry about contaminants or any of that. We fabricate here on location, so when you order it, it's made here, made in the USA.
And there's nothing outdated about it. Today's laminate countertops are beautiful and stylish.
It's not the old laminate that you had in the 80s. It's new laminate, very durable, sleek looking, and they should really take a look into it.
The easiest way to care for it with your typical household cleaners, you can use like Formula 409, Windex, Simple Green. It's not recommended to use hard abrasives just because it's going to leave a little bit of a layer on there, so it won't show its true beauty. So your best thing is just to use your basic household cleaners.
I just use my favorite multi-purpose spray cleaner and then dry them with a soft cloth, and they always look their best.
It's also really functional, versatile, and a great value.
You can use it for on the walls, beams, columns, and multiple surfaces.
I mean, they came up with ideas that we didn't even think of. And I would like to add on the laminate countertops versus the quartz, with the savings, we are able to do additional things. He suggested wall cabinets, the facing in front of where we sit at. We didn't even think about facing that. He came up with that. So with the savings by using laminate, we were able to get that as well. Now, when we have our family over, we have a big extended family, and they're over all the time, especially during holidays. It seems like before she was behind a wall. And so we had a group in our living room and a group in the kitchen, but now that the wall's down, we have a beautiful laminate countertop with plenty of seating space and everything. Everybody can sit there and just enjoy each other. So, and especially just when it's just her and I at the house, I can actually sit back on the couch, relax, talk to my wife while she cooks my favorite meal.
So laminate offers you the availability to get something that looks just as beautiful at a fraction of the cost.
We just offer good service. We're here for our customers, and we make sure they're happy when they leave here.
We are just so grateful to Dan and Michelle to just give us their expertise to help our dream become a reality. We love it. It's great. And we can't wait to use them for our laundry room and our bathrooms.
Yeah.
For more information about Orange County countertops, visit occtopshop.com. And of course, visit us at designingspaces.tv. There's no place like home. Home is where the heart is. Your home is your castle. We've heard all the quotes, and chances are you've longed for a home you can call your own long enough. Park Square Homes knows how you feel, and the best news of all is that you don't have to have the budget for a castle to own your own dream home right here in Central Florida.
Park Square Homes is a third-generation family-owned company based here in Orlando, Florida. We've been around for 35 years and are one of the largest minority-owned businesses here in Orlando. Our motto at Park Square Homes is built for family by family. And we build homes for all families here at Park Square, homes ranging from $200,000 up to $1 million.
Let's do the math. That means you could own a beautiful home like this for what you probably pay in rent. Not sure what to expect as a first-time homebuyer? Park Square's new home roadmap makes it easy.
You know, a lot of people, this is their first investment. It's a huge investment, and they're a little nervous, and they want to know what the future holds. What are the steps along the way? So we've created a handy-dandy roadmap, and this roadmap is really cool because it tells them you are here, and here's where you're going to end up, and here are the steps along the way. And it's clever, it's fun, and a lot of people, they're visual, and they want to see every step of the way, so we have this nice format. We have an app that is proprietary to Park Square Homes. It is a communication vehicle that we use to communicate every day, every week with our customers. We send them pictures through this buyer's portal, and they can view the pictures, they can ask questions. It's a great communication back and forth between everybody at Park Square Homes and our valued customer. Quality in a new home is everything.
But Park Square isn't just about building homes. They're building communities and neighborhoods.
As Central Florida's hometown builder, we care more about Main Street than Wall Street. We support many different organizations throughout Central Florida and around the world.
So whether you're looking for your starter home, your castle, or anything in between, Park Square Homes is ready to welcome you.
Come on in. Welcome home.
To find out more about how Park Square Homes can help you achieve the American dream of home ownership, visit parksquarehomes.com and designingspaces.tv. Are you looking for a roofing company but don't know where to turn? We understand. Your roof is a big investment and you want to get it right. Well, we have a solution for you, and you could even get your new roof for free. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Jason, and we are Eustace Roofing.
Many roof problems can't be seen from the ground. You need a reliable, licensed professional to do a thorough inspection every year or two to prevent a potential problem.
So your roof is going to be one of the most expensive items that you purchase for your home. It's actually one of the most important items because it covers your investment. So what I always tell homeowners is have your roof inspected every year. It's nothing to it to get somebody to come out there, walk the roof, check it, and you can catch things that are going to be thousands of dollars in damage really early on, fix it for a couple $100 and move on. In today's age, there's so many technologies that you can use to help improve the roofing process. and give your guys some tools to include them in on it too.
Many companies subcontract out their jobs, but not at Eustace. Every employee plays a different role.
All right, so at Eustace Roofing, I formerly came from NASCAR, so I have a background in that, and what we looked for in NASCAR is talent, and so that's what we look for here. It's a family-run company. A lot of us all work here together. It's something that we've incorporated into providing awesome service to the customer, so that's what we're focused on here. Being that we're 61 years old, we have seen just about everything and can handle it.
And Eustace offers a variety of roofing materials to match any home or renovation.
Yeah, so you have your normal shingles. You can get an architect shingle. It's a fiberglass shingle, and that's pretty standard in Florida. And what you want to look at is the wind speeds that we see in Florida. So we got a lot of hurricanes. So a lot of people are stepping up to metal roofing, and we're big into metal roofing. We have the equipment to do that. And there's several different types. There's a screwless panel where you don't see any exposed screws. It's all hidden, and that works really well in Florida. It's a really solid system. And then you can have the exposed system. It's a little bit cheaper on the price, but you're still getting metal. So we always focus on the fasteners on that because they're exposed, so really putting a quality fastener on there. So there's several different types of technology now in roofing that you can put on your roof. It's just depending on what your budget is.
Maybe all you need is a repair or simple maintenance that will help extend the life of your roof. Or maybe not. Some repairs can end up costing the homeowner more in the long run. That's where talent and technology come in.
So fixing a leak is very challenging in a lot of cases. It takes a really skilled individual. And that's one of the things that we're really good at here is we have a group of guys that are some of our best guys that can find a leak. And sometimes it's really costly to the homeowner when they hire somebody to fix the leak and they keep having that same problem. So for us, it's about identifying the leak, putting the right person that's skilled. So we have certain guys that work in certain areas of the roof, and if that's their skill set and that's what they're good at, that's where we place them, and they do those day in and day out. So there's a lot of technology out there that's for the roofer and the homeowner, and in most cases now, we have software where we can actually take 8 pictures of your house and measure your entire roof from those 8 pictures, and it measures it by the pixels, and then we can translate that into a 3D image for you, the homeowner.
Eustace Roofing is a Central Florida local company, and they believe in giving back to our community. So they started their annual No Roof Left Behind campaign to give a free roof.
So before we gave out to somebody that was in need, we've also been able to help people that had hurricane problems. And in the past, when we dealt with the COVID-19, we were able to help out. You can always check out our Facebook page, and you can also check out our website, but we'll advertise for the No Roof Left Behind on social media, through the website, and through the community events that we attend. And that's what we're looking for in the future, is to really help the community and be involved in it.
For more information about Eustace Roofing and their annual free roof giveaway, visit eustaceroofing.com, and of course, visit us at designingspaces.tv. Is your home ready for a refresh? Wouldn't you love to have an interior designer help you customize your home? Well, look no further. The A-Team at A-Clor Interiors is here to help.
One of the favorite part of our process is working directly with our clients and knowing that through a process of design, it's really important that we harness what the needs and the goals are of the client, not just what we like as designers, but really what the client's going to need from a functional standpoint, from a healthy standpoint, in a way that we can really help provide good design advice for them to carry on, whether it's together as a team or even by themselves.
Hiring an interior designer doesn't have to be expensive. In fact, the right designer can save you money.
One of the big things our firm does is it helps our clients save money. You wouldn't think that having an interior designer is something that would help save money, but it does. Helping our clients the first time, doing things right and really making it the way they want it will in turn save money at the end of the day.
And the process is fun and all about you.
And we really like to start with our clients and meeting and making sure that we like each other. Our questionnaire is really in-depth. It allows our clients to really give us a bird's eye view of what their goals are for their project. It's kind of like a first date, making sure that we like each other, we like each other's tastes and style and moving forward.
The experts at A-Clor Interiors believe that every home should reflect the owner's tastes and that every home should be a healthy environment.
So myself and the designers here at A-Clor Interiors really believe that health and wellness is the basis of starting a healthy environment. So really just making sure that we're selecting the correct materials that aren't going to off-gas, materials that are going to be really just good for the family.
A-Clor also believes in keeping the outside environment healthy as well.
One of our favorite things that we do is we take some products out of the project that would normally go to the landfill and repurpose those into beautiful tables that can be used interior, outdoor, and really just create a one-of-a-kind piece of furniture for our clients to use in their homes. It's really important that we create a healthy environment for all the family members to live and enjoy.
Healthy spaces are also safe spaces, and Amber is a certified aging in place specialist. Maybe you've never heard of this before.
As a certified aging in place specialist, I'm able to help clients live in their home longer than they necessarily would be able to. And this doesn't just mean the elderly, it also means those with any mobility issues. So being able to create an adaptive space, ease of use, and really healthy environment for anybody to be able to use is really important. So when we're working with clients with mobility needs, it may not be something that's immediate. It may have something that's going to be in the future. So we're able to actually design for the future when we're remodeling bathrooms. Say we're adding extra support in the wall so that in the future, if we needed to add grab bars, we're able to do so.
My all-time favorite project that we've worked on is actually one of our most recent renovations, and we were really able to collaborate with our client to incorporate lots of unique and creative design details. And one of the best things about this project too was the fact that we were able to incorporate some things for a daughter with special needs. So selecting the right materials for her and also incorporating things like a roll-in shower to help make the space really functional and great for the family so that they don't have to worry about her safety.
My favorite project is a recent renovation and addition that we did for a client, and we added a large 14-foot Cambria quartz island and completely demoed a wall that was dividing the living space and the kitchen, and it turned out so beautiful.
So whether you need a simple paint consultation or a complete remodel, the A-team at A-Chlor Interiors will make your renovation experience fun, visually striking, and timeless.
At A-Chlor Interiors, our passion is clear. It's for design, and it's for helping families and business owners create spaces that they'll love and live in for years and years to come.
Want to know more about A-Chlor Interiors? Visit achlorinteriors.com or designingspaces.tv. For more information about anything you've seen on today's show or to become part of Designing Spaces, go to our website, designingspaces.tv.